Oh, I was an accessory to the demotion of Pluto, but other people bought the gun and pulled the trigger. I was an accessory, but it was the writing was on the wall. Pluto had it coming. As many people already know, I'm about to host and be your guide for the next generation Cosmos. The original one was 34 years ago with Carl Sagan. It's an entire generation, and I think, frankly, it's been overdue for quite some time. And it's another 13 episodes. This time it'll be airing on network, on Fox, in prime time. And for me, that's the real indication that science is becoming mainstream. And that can only be a good thing, because science is how the world works. And if you are comfortable with how the world works, you have the power to shape the future in ways where you're not in conflict with nature or in conflict with the laws of nature and what's physically possible. When you're bringing the universe down to Earth, you can apply various sort of filters. You say, all right, what's scientifically interesting out there? Here's your list. And you say, of what's scientifically interesting, what do I think, in my judgment, would the public be particularly interested in? They're not going to be interested in all of it, but a subset they will be. And you know how I know? I've tested you. In my Twitter stream, I put out biscuits, and I watch to see how many people reply or respond or excited or retweet. And there's some stuff people really just don't care about. And so I said, okay, I'll make a note of that fact, and other things people do. So the public appetite is something I'm measuring all the time. Next filter is, you're interested in it, but does it lend itself to a visualization for a visual medium, as distinct from radio or print? So that further filters it. And Cosmos is the best of the best of the best. It's the best science conveyed in a way that is most significant to you, with a visual splendor that will affect you not only intellectually but emotionally. And at the end of the day, what we're really after is, we want to know that some flame has been lit inside of you or rekindled inside of you. Perhaps you forgot what it was like to be curious about the natural world. And maybe you grew to distrust science or to hate it or reject it. And we're just here to show you that it's all around you. And there's another interesting fact about science, that when you have an established scientific truth, it's true whether or not you believe in it. So you might as well learn it. I'm astonished that a sitcom featuring geeky people, where they don't even go out of their way to explain what they're talking about, made it to the #1 sitcom on television. That tells me that there's an underbelly of interest and hunger, not only into the geek culture, but just what it is to have that power of mind in solving problems and thinking about the world around you. That's quite a litmus test for what I think our culture is ready to continue to receive. Anything to stimulate an interest in looking up, I'll take.